Welcome to Unexplained YouTube. Hey, kiddo. Kindle monster.
Yeah, Max.
We have aliens.
Oh, yes, Houston, we have
On
aliens.
the roof.
Ooh,
These
bones.
come to us from Cody Wheeler on Facebook and on the channel. He's becoming
Check out our Facebook.
check out the Facebook more. He's become a friend of the show here, and he gave us this, an alien jam. Jim. So, what goes on in this video is, well, it looks like this dude spliced together a bunch of, I don't know how
Stock footage.
Some of it's pretty convincing. Some of it's, to my eyes, not.
Well, I mean, like, the KGB symbol is authentic, and the translation's correct. It does say, like, top secret KGB archive. That's all correct. But then it's like he throws in footage of two UFOs. One looks like it's from the Be Real on X-Files. The other one looks like it's, possibly,
Yeah.
correct, or maybe not.
Yeah, whatever. It's black and white and shaky and grainy.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, though. Back then, people didn't do shaky cam, okay? People held the fucking camera they're supposed to. They didn't do no Jason Bourne crap on you.
Well, that's another thing, is that if you're faced with an alien, I don't know how composed I would be.
No, I'm talking about the airplane, when he's on the airplane filming the UFO.
That's true.
And back then, cameras weren't that portable. I mean, they were smallish, but it was, you had to have some money. Not everybody could afford a camera like nowadays,
Right.
where you have a camera, like, in every device. So, I mean, if it was just a still photo, it would be more believable. But since it's footage and it's shaky footage, yeah.
It's just easy to do, It's
Yeah,
easy to
it's
recreate.
Yeah.
Now we're getting on to the actual aliens. We have an autopsy, right?
Yeah, which I've seen this stock footage on History Channel programs before. They use it as filler,
Yeah.
or when they're doing a reenactment of like the Roswell autopsy.
Now, this is another thing, is that, like, you have a good model. You have people who look like they know what they're doing. You have people who actually know what they're doing. And you got yourself an alien autopsy.
Mm-hmm.
The camera, I think if it were a real autopsy, the camera wouldn't be right there.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Again, I'm going to complain about the camera.
Obviously, they would film it from every possible angle.
Yeah, but they would have it mounted on tripods so they could clearly see what was going on.
Yeah, they wouldn't
I mean, they don't
have this asshole.
They're not going in for
getting in front of everybody. You're gonna cut something? Maybe. Okay, let me film it.
Let me get all them intestines.
Splatter some on the lens. It'd look cool for the kids. Got cake?
Get the 3D.
Jesus.
Gonna go on IMAX. No, but seriously, if this was a real government autopsy, it'd be way more professional camera
Yeah.
going on. It would be on tripods that were out of the way, and they would have this filming.
And probably a bunch of overhead crap.
Oh yeah, definitely,
Yeah, we wouldn't have this one guy in there with, like, his kid's Super 8 going, oh, got it.
And that's another thing. Like, those old cameras, they didn't film that smoothly. They were pretty jumpy and pretty nasty, the portable ones, because the technology just wasn't there yet.
Which brings me to the next section of this video. At 135, we have an alien looking like, I don't know, there's no sound, so it looks like he's getting talked to. Or just monitored or something, I don't know. But his movements are too smooth. To my eyes, I'm no expert. I'm no look-at expert. But he just looks fake to me. He looks like plastic.
I wouldn't say plastic. It looks pretty CG to me.
Well, plasticky, he looks like a model.
Oh, yeah.
Like Jabba the Hutt in 1997 redo.
Lol.
He does. He looks like a model. He moves way too smooth, and he does the same thing over and over again. It's like they gave him one one program,
Mm-hmm.
and varied it a little bit the second time he did it. Move your head and shoulders and put your arm up and do it again slightly differently.
That'll really confuse him.
Yeah, and then he blinks, and the blinking, I don't have a gripe with the blinking. I know a lot of people kind of believe it because of blinking, but it's the rest of his head and the way he turns his head and everything looks fake to me. I don't know, it looks fake.
Well, and it doesn't follow the structure of other reported grays,
Yeah, but it's, nobody knows what an alien looks like.
That's true, but still,
I don't think that has no bearing. It's like, I don't know, it's like you're saying you know what something looks like when you haven't seen it before. You're just going by hearsay. It's like, yeah, I heard John Mayer sucks. You seen him live? Nope. Although he does suck. He's an asshole.
Yeah, he is.
Anyway.
It
looks I feel like good animators could do this. George Lucas, this is probably Lucas's tester.
This is the sequel of E.T.
Stolen from Spielberg. That's why I couldn't use the model.
E.T. 2. Return home.
God. Just pretend it looks like E.T.
But no, seriously, if this was real government footage, it would be gone.
Yeah, this wouldn't be on the internet. And let's talk about the last segment here.
Okay.
It's at the end. It shows a bunch of them walking, which is actually to me the most convincing part of the video.
But again, it's shaky cam. If this was a real government thing, they would just have it on a tripod and they would be monitoring it.
Different angles of it. But as far as the things themselves, they look the most convincing here. Probably because it's so grainy and it hides some of the plasticky model CGI-ness,
Uh-huh.
And one turns towards the camera. Camera goes dark. Like, hey, shut that asshole up. But again, like Kendall said, you wouldn't be the guy out there with his kid Super 8 going, ooh, get the aliens before they leave,
There they go, back to their spaceship.
Back to their sky vessel.
Taking the kids Disney World.
After we cut one up.
Oh, God.
Might have been alive. I don't know how they live or die. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, and also, these things have huge heads.
Mm-hmm.
Their necks are real little.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they have kind of hard time holding them up. Of course,
well, in theory, if they're from space,
they have no gravity,
and they're not used to Earth's gravity, then they're going to have a hard time just moving in general.
Right, but they seem like they're doing okay.
Yeah, a little better than okay.
Yeah, like they could fuck a nigger up. Make them their man piece.
And another thing, if this was a whole government conspiracy with contracts and shit, like, didn't we kind of just void the contract by autopsying one of their dead? Don't you think they'd want them back? Don't you think that's disrespectful?
Yeah, the whole treaty thing is just bleh.
Yeah, and like I said, this is obviously repost, because even in the related video column to the right, it has it as WikiLeaks Roswell thing. Yeah. And you can also find this as Area 51 footage.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can find it under like 4 or 5 different names across YouTube.
Pretty old, too. I remember it from a while back, seeing
me
this. Too. Never really bought it then either. Another thing, guys, if it is real, it's too good to be true.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like, come on. If it's too good to be true, it probably is.
Mm-hmm.
How many times were your parents like, here, you can have a bike 6 months before your birthday, and then we'll give you another bike on your birthday? Never, because it's too good to be true, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They just told you that to get you to shut up so they could have sex time.
Yeah. Get you to vacuum and shit. Because your mom's too fat to do it anymore.
Yep.
Yeah. So, it's kind of alarming how many people just totally... Of course, I don't want to post my thoughts or anything. You believe what you believe, you think what you think, and I'm just no place of mine to change that. But it's hard for me to fathom how many people buy into this immediately because it's so smooth,
Yeah, and see, like I came to the conclusion that there may or may not be life strictly on my own, you know, like none of the stories or pictures or, video, none of that, factored into my equation. I came to the conclusion strictly because the universe is so big and, God made all this stuff and he's God, so he doesn't have to answer to us. So, in the Bible, if you read that thing, it says God created the earth and the heavens, and it doesn't really go into specific details. So who knows what the hell is really out there?
Yeah,
He didn't.
it
It didn't go into. Yeah.
I think it stands for anybody, no matter what your beliefs are or anything. Is that the first part of realizing things like this is admitting to yourself that you know nothing. In the grand scheme of everything out there, it's so much, guys.
Yeah.
Just don't buy it because the CGI looks smooth.
Mm-hmm.
It's like yeah.
Yeah, that whole backstory. It sounds like a bad Men in Black spinoff. It's like, come on, guys, what the hell?
It does.
I mean, that'd be cool if the government was in cahoots with the aliens, and eventually felt it was necessary to tell the world, and then we had Starfleet. That'd be freaking awesome. I'd so be down for that. Sign me up right now.
Right, yeah, and I would love for this to be kind of factual, because that's like the direction that this is going.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, the conquistadors had an advantage over the Mayans. What did they do? Rape the crap out of them.
Yeah.
So if these are real, beings that are that advanced, they're going to just exploit us,
Yeah. Well,
They're either going to...
who said that? Was it Stephen Hawking, I think? He's like...
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, they're probably going to kick our ass if they find us, because that's what we did to everything else here on Earth. Why shouldn't other life forms do that,
Yeah, just like, if we made a space fleet and started to fly around, if we found a civilization we could exploit, we'd exploit the hell out of it.
You know what Archer did? He's like, go down there and touch it.
He exploited his crew.
He did. He never really did anything himself.
No, he's like the only Starfleet captain out of all the TV show series that felt his crew was expendable.
He really didn't give a shit.
I mean, it was a given, and it was very implied that a red shirt was going to die in every original series episode.
Right.
But Picard rarely lost a man, and when he did, shit went down.
Right.
Picard got really pissed.
He was out for dick.
He was out for serious wank, and he wasn't coming home until he got some.
Now, Archer... Well, he's...
Hey, DePaul, is that a Class M planet? I don't know. We haven't scanned it yet. Good enough. Send some guys.
It looks big enough.
Looks like it's got an atmosphere.
It's kind of bluish. If you hold your hand up, it's about the same size as Earth.
Give or take.
Let's put a guy down there.
Captain, I really think...
Come on.
Don't think. Just do.
Go feed my dog. Okay. Yeah. So
not going to make Admiral by scanning planets, DePaul. Come on.
Can't waste that 30 seconds.
All that computing power.
Oh, man. Oh, boy.
Get dedicated to transporting more guys on the
planet. to die. And then we're left short-handed. But it's okay because we have a lot.
They're heroes. They're dying for their people.
The name of science, the name of humankind. Although completely needless, they are dying for the name of humankind.
Oh, that's terrible. I mean, I guess in the original series, they didn't really have the system worked out as well either.
Right.
Because they'd either send Kirk to go make out with the women.
Right.
Spock to go touch it.
I think Kirk would send himself to do most of that.
They send Bones to go fix it, and they'd send Scotty to go eat it.
And Uhura would always just stay on the ship and be useless.
Yeah, along with Chekhov and Zulu.
Yeah. Although Zulu did turn the thing around and everything.
Yeah.
Occasionally.
Yeah.
And then he, I don't know.
Hello.
Oh my.
Excelsior.
But I wouldn't give you my hands on a ship like that.
Excelsior.
Ooh, my. Okay. Yeah, then Scotty, they'd have to deploy Scotty as a space buoy. So they wouldn't lose their way in the dark vastness of space. You can see Scotty from 4 light years away. What's that over there? This is Scotty.
Deploy the S-bomb.
Oh, God.
He'd probably clog up the torpedo bay.
No, that's why they towed him behind.
Like, they couldn't fit him in the coffin. Like, if he died on the ship, they couldn't fit him in the coffin and fire him out the torpedo bay like they did Spock.
Well, they just better pray that he didn't die.
They just put him in a cargo hold and opened up the door.
Freezer. God damn it.
Put an orange blinking light on him so other starships know there's...
Other ships are safe.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway, so yeah, this case, no, it just
I'm not buying
everything
it.
about it feels wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, too good to be true. Probably is.
Mm-hmm.
If this were a real government operation,
It'd be gone.
we wouldn't be seeing this. You know, I'm not discounting other alien videos on the internet, but this apparently the way they're presenting it on here was a government operation and an official one. It wouldn't be here.
Right.
Yeah.
But oh shoot, what was I gonna? Oh yeah. So I mean, we're discrediting this video. We're not discrediting that there may or may not be life. So don't get your panties in an uproar.
Yeah.
Folks.
Yeah.
Because I mean, who knows? There could be aliens out there, but this definitely is not proof of it. So.
Yeah, it's not proof of it. Definitely not proof.
Yeah.
I don't think. No, there's not at all.
I mean, you know, I want to believe, and the truth is out there. So
this isn't proof to me. It's just proof that they like to wear little tracksuits.
Very form-fitting tracksuits.
It's very flattering to the bust.
Hmm. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys. Do you have anything else to say?
No, you know what? After that, I'm good.
This has been Unexplained. You're terrible.